lane fights.
Yeah, so Presley Attack is really good on Kai'Sa because she generally tends to go for a more on-hit build and playstyle with the Plasma, with Rage Blade, with things like this. So she definitely wants to go Presley Attack. Crit Kai'Sa isn't really a thing anymore. It was when she came out. You'd go like, maybe Static Shiv, IE, or something like that. But for the most part, everyone's kind of going the on-hit. So the Fleet Foot might even just be a mistake, to be honest. Like, you don't want to say that, but I mean, it might just be because honestly, the healing is not that great if you don't have crit. So unless she's going to go some sort of crit Kai'Sa build, which she very well may do versus the Vayne, she could go something like Stormraze or whatever. But we're probably going to be seeing the on-hit build. So I think Presley Attack would have been actually better.
There's a lot of also, what do you call it? A lot of reach or jump onto the Kai'Sa from Risen's side. So I mean, the fleet could be good here with Jax jumping in, Fiora jumping in, LeBlanc one-shotting. Like, I think it is a good idea into this team, but we'll just have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, there definitely is an aspect of the movement speed to be sure. It's just generally if you're that worried about something like that, you might just go like an early QSS or early boots, maybe Merc Treads, Swiftness boots even. I feel like going a Keystone just for like a little bit of durability in team fights is kind of questionable. I feel like throughout the whole game she would have got more benefit out of Presley Attack, but yeah, definitely I say that could be an aspect of it. So we'll just have to see. But in saying that, she's gone Doran Shield anyway, so we were saying maybe she wants to just go the crit build and destroy her lane. Obviously maybe not the case as she's starting D Shield. Then again, obviously starting items don't tell us that much. So level 1, neither team really has amazing level 1. I mean, obviously, there's a bit more CC. I'd probably put it to blue team. Of course, Ryzen on the blue, and then Truth Gaming on the red side, just for you guys if you missed the champ select. So yeah, essentially this is going to be a battle of top side. It's going to be a battle of mid lane, and I think bot lane is going to be pretty stale. I think the lane and just the trading and things will go in favor of Ryzen with that Vayne Lulu. However, the all-in 100% going to go in favor of Truth because the Kai'Sa Alistar just pure damage in burst, especially if they can get onto the Vayne. Like Alistar into Vayne just as a support matchup is super, super good because Vayne's condemn doesn't really do much because you WQ, she condemns you, the Q will still go through. It's just how the interaction works. So very, very awkward for the Vayne to play against. So especially later on, I feel like Vayne's going to be almost a non-factor. So it'll just come down to her mechanics, to be completely honest. In this mid lane, I think Kassadin just wants to not get behind, essentially. He doesn't want to go too aggressive, as we see him walk up a little bit. And it's going to be about the junglers as well. So we see Jax did start bot. We said there were only going to be 2 possibilities here. Jax was either going to start blue and just farm, or he's going to start red and match. So I think we're going to see an early fight.
Kassadin getting bogged down in the mid lane by LeBlanc. Good thing he's got Grasp and corrupting bots to last through that damage. A little bit of a fight top lane.
So we've seen a couple more mid laners now, things like Twisted Fate, Kassadin obviously, take the Grasp just to sort of survive early because the damage you get from your Rod of Ages and your items is so much more than the Keystone would ever allow that it's so... Bit of a gank.
Oh, Jax going onto top lane. That was a flash used by Aatrox to get away from the Jax. That was a good flash.
Yeah.
But it's going to put Aatrox down. A flash in top lane. Fiora's going to be playing aggressive now, trying to take advantage of that gank. And now Jax is going to steal red buff.
Yep, so Jax definitely taking advantage of the nice topside pressure he's gained. Graves, oddly enough, ignoring top. Oh,
Fiora goes in onto Aatrox. Aatrox trying to fight back.
Tower shot.
Oh my god. And Fiora's walking back. I don't know what that was, but it was unlucky. Definitely something. Unlucky there for the Fiora.
That's fine. Do you want to take the play-by-plays though, and you can commentate the fights? Because I feel like you'd be really good at that. Oh, another pause.
I'll try it. Oh, we got
another pause. I'll just let you have it. If I see a fight, I'll just start and you can take it.
Dude, OC and Pause is a name of a more iconic duo.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What do we do?
It's interesting because we know that Fiora outscales this matchup, but she's already getting a bit of a lead. Obviously, taking that tower shot kind of messed her lane up quite a lot. Pretty rookie mistake, but happens to the best of us. The Graves completely ignored topside. That's the bit that I'm a bit confused about, as Alistair actually disconnects. So essentially, Graves' stronger lane is top lane. Like, the only lane that he just objectively wins is his top lane. So I think he definitely should have prioritized it early. He went for, I think, an invade on the chickens. Maybe he thought Jax would start blue buff, because that's pretty reasonable. He didn't, so unfortunate there. But yeah,
Did he get a ward on
as
the
a
red
result,
buff there?
Sorry?
He has a ward on the red buff there. So
Yep.
he was able to see where he is, or where he was.
No, I think the ward was placed on the when Graves invaded. I think
Okay.
like when Graves invaded level 2, I think he placed the ward. Maybe I'm wrong, but essentially, yeah, like you really don't want this Aatrox to get behind, because we know, right? Fiora at 3 items is just going to completely destroy him. Maybe even 2 items. So Aatrox is like a ticking time bomb, right? In the sense that yes, he does a lot of damage, but he goes too long, he's going to blow up in his own team's face. So definitely want to be getting this guy either even or ahead. But now his flash is down, Fiora's is still up. He's losing trades. Aatrox went grasp.
It's going to be really bad for Aatrox to get behind now that the nerfs have come through this patch as well, because he's already down a flash. He's down 4 CS. Like, it's only going to grow bigger, I reckon, with Jax staying top lane, and now we're unpaused. Lovely.
Okay. So I'm just looking quickly at the runes for Aatrox, and yeah, so Grasp is actually quite a weird keystone to take. Most people go either Sorcery or Conqueror. Sorcery, of course, better for the short trades, Conqueror better for the extended ones, right?
Yes.
So the Grasp is quite odd because, you win that lane really hard. So you'd expect him to take maybe a more aggressive keystone, more aggressive, like he started D-Shield as well instead of Doran's Blade. Just little things like that. I feel like maybe he's not so confident on the champ, but, we'll have to just see what happens.
Yeah. I think he takes D-Shield because he knows he's going to be in lots of short fights. So he's able to heal up from those fights and stay in lane. Because of Fiora's Q and are able to poke him out so much and dodge his abilities.
Yeah, no, D-Shield definitely not a terrible start. It's just more so, what it's showing, right? The D-Shield and the Grasp and the, the early game not calling for his jungler. It's just kind of a worrying trend, I'd say, because, that they have to realize that's their winning lane right now. We saw, as we expected, right, the Vayne Lulu pushing out the Kai'Sa Alistair. I feel like Vayne's been missing just quite a few CS, because even though Kai'Sa recalled first...
Oh, Aatrox going on to Jax jumping on, missing the stun, and the W lands, but they just disengage there, and Graves is going for the recall. We got a TP coming in from Banished to try and get back up ahead in CS, but he's down 6 CS at the moment. It's not looking very bright, but because LeBlanc doesn't have TP, it should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kassadin definitely doing okay, not to be too far behind. He's dropped a few CS, but ultimately not going to be that big a deal. Oh, this Aatrox, though, is a problem. Like, Graves is now bot side again, so he's not going to be getting any help from his jungler in the near future. This is really bad because, yeah.
Jax is also passing bot side, so it's not like we're going to be seeing any more ganks top side for a short time. And there's actually no kills yet. It's 5-minute 30 game. I would have expected to see 1 or 2 kills, to be honest, with the way these teams are comped built. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there are only really 2 options when you see 2 heavily scaling teams like this. You either see a crap ton of over aggression early, or both teams just kind of farm, because what you see, especially, I don't want to say lower MMRs, because of course, it's tournament, Tesla League, Division 1, but, you see some of these maybe non-professional or amateur teams, maybe they don't realize how the comps interact. They could just literally be thinking, oh, hey, I'm playing Kai'Sa, I want to scale. Hey, I'm playing Kassadin, I want to scale. Hey, I'm playing Graves, I want to farm. They might not be thinking, wait, let's look at the enemy team and go, they also want to scale.
Indeed. Looks like they're ganking bot lane here. Jack's going to be jumping onto the Alistar. Alistar's just going to Q and flash, and that's a Kai'Sa heal as well. Now we got Zed and Kassadin. Not Zed. Graves and Kassadin coming bot lane. Oh my god, what is going on? Graves gets first blood. Oh my god, this is
There's
amazing.
LeBlanc though.
LeBlanc's coming in to clean up the pieces. Vayne's going to get Graves, does not get Graves. And then, oh my god! The flash from Vayne to secure the kill. We got LeBlanc. Oh, it's. Oh! Alistar's down! Alistar's down. By LeBlanc. It was a great W flash, whatever. I don't know. Good roams for both teams. That was spicy.
I think you might be a few seconds behind, but that's fine. Just press plus on your keyboard, try and speed it up a little bit. But great casting, excellent. Is this your first time casting, or like?
Not really.
Not really. But hey, you're doing a great job regardless. I think it's very impressive.
I just love
good job.
screaming.
You just love screaming. Okay, I was very excited. I didn't
Screaming
realize
is my
how exciting that was. Okay, well that's play-by-play for you. I mean, no, that's great. Okay, no, it's great because I was just watching that play going, oh, you know, a couple kills or whatever, and you would scream, and I was like, oh, maybe I should be screaming too. So.
Hysterics is my inspiration, of course.
Oh God. No. Alright, I'm more of a rusty to caster man
I
myself.
scream once and they love me. Alright, maybe I should scream more. This is a great plan.
Okay, so back to the game, right? Back to League of Legends.
Oh! Alright, that was
screaming.
okay.
That was a trade. That wasn't even a fight. They just
It was
traded.
interesting, okay? It was interesting. You know, he
Cassidy
ulted on top of where
walked
LeBlanc was. LeBlanc W'd and dodged it. It was like PogChamp. Dude, come on.
Okay.
Dude, this is high elo gameplay we're watching right here. You don't understand. This is like 200 IQ stuff right here. Oh my god.
Let me
loving it.
let me try my best.
Oh my god! Oh my god. That trade by Aatrox, dude. He's actually doing so well in the top lane now. He's getting far
on his
away.
own.
Still down. He's still down. Alright. I might retract that statement. He's still
No,
down,
he's
but
doing pretty well because like he hasn't had any jungle help, so come back like is the matchup, but
oh, Cassidy goes in just for a trade. Oh, and LeBlanc tries to retaliate. Jackson's on top lane. Aatrox is just fending off, but Graves is there to support
the
him.
ult actually from
Aatrox
Aatrox. He
ulted.
wants to fight that.
Oh my god. And now we're just back to the bot lane. Wow.
So yeah, essentially it's kind of annoying. Like if you're this Aatrox because you've taken the grass. Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! Jax jumping onto the Graves. The Graves are caught in a different position. Jax gets blasted over by the blast plant. LeBlanc is there to secure the kill! And Aatrox flashes out. Oh my god. Whew! That was a great row by LeBlanc, dude. That was insane. 5 stacks on the Ducks, and we got OC pauses. No. Oh no, oh no. What do we do now? What do we talk about? This game?
I mean,
Great game. Great game. This is amazing, you know? I love seeing those flashy plays, those LeBlanc roams, you know, she's doing fantastic. What do you think?
Okay. I mean, I think it's unfortunate for the Aatrox. It feels like he has a good matchup, right? He took a weird keystone, but it's fine. He has a really good matchup. The Graves isn't helping him. Like, the fact that a Jax is out ganking a Graves in the early game is really, really bad. Like, yes, they have a LeBlanc, sure, but that doesn't mean that, like, Graves should have passed into the bot side jungle early. He should have gone top. And then he went back to bot as well, because obviously then he cleared his top side. He had to go bot. So it's just kind of unfortunate for the Aatrox because he's doing pretty well. Like you saw even there, right? He blew his ult almost out of frustration to try and force a fight there. And then the Graves ends up dying. So it's literally like his jungle is inting and he's trying to win his lane. He's like, hey, jungle, come help me. Jungle's like, okay, I'm helping. He runs in and gets a kill. Kills double buffs. So that's kind of the feel I'm getting.
This is just unacceptable.
And it's kind of unfortunate too for the Kassadin because I feel like it's the same thing. Like Kassadin's doing pretty well. He's going even with LeBlanc. And remember, like LeBlanc early game, she has Ignite, Electrocute. She's LeBlanc versus Kassadin. Like that's a very, very volatile lane. And Kassadin didn't die. He's got an assist. He's scaling up. He's keeping up in CS. But unfortunately, 2 kills for LeBlanc. And guess where they came from? So a little bit unfortunate there. And also, I don't think we noticed this, but bot lane just 2v2, it looks like, just went down. So that kind of sucks because we said Vayne Lulu would be the better early, but you know, you expect maybe the Kai'Sa alley can just kind of hold off or they can maybe counter engage or something, and they haven't really done that. So little bit unfortunate there. But ultimately, yeah, the Aatrox pick not really popping off. The Kassadin, through no fault of his own, I'd say, is a little bit behind, and then the bot lane's also behind. So not looking great for Truth Genesis right now, or Truth Gaming.
Yeah, man, I agree. You know, we've got the Cull ticking down on Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's up. What? I can't count. I forgot. That's like 15 CS up right there. We got Alistar getting 6 in like 1 minion too, so we might see an engage right there. But we also have Vayne level 7 and then Lulu level 6. So Truth is down in like XP in bot lane, but we'll have to see if they like actually fight. We are Truth Gaming. Yeah, you're getting flamed in Twitch chat. How do you feel about that?
Am I? What are they saying?
They said, "We are Truth Gaming!"
How's
That's
that
why.
flaming me?
That's-
Oh, did I say
It's
Truth?
bad.
Did I say Truth Genesis or whatever?
Don't compare that to Genesis. What's wrong with Genesis? That's toxic. Come on. We're all
that's pretty
friends
toxic.
here. We're all
Um,
friends here, you know?
I mean, and that's the truth.
Oh, dude, you. Wow. That was just. Whew! My mind is blown. You're the genius. You're the genius. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Funny.
I'll stop you there, man. I feel the trip.
We'll stop there. Yeah, we'll stop there.
But yeah, so I think that definitely, you know, the gold pretty even, but I'd say definitely. Wait, why is the gold even? Is it just the CS and bot? Graves is destroying. Graves is destroying the Jax, of course, because he's been farming so much. But yeah, like the Vayne is kind of. I feel like it's unfortunate because bot lane's clearly winning for Ryzen, but unfortunately, the Vayne just like getting behind in CS, which is kind of unfortunate because you know they have the Lulu. So if they were getting behind in bot, it should be like, okay, well, Alistair, you know, hard engaged on Vayne, and you know she died or whatever, right? But they've been winning the trades, they've been winning the poke battle, they've even got a kill in the 2v2. So there's really no excuse for the Vayne to actually be down in CS other than just like individual like misplay, right? So
Yes.
a little bit unfortunate there because definitely, you know, looking at the fact that the gold's even, but Vayne has an extra kill, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like they should be probably up maybe 10 CS plus the kill, so 500 gold. So that's probably why it's so even. But definitely in the driver's seat, I'd say right now Horizon. In terms of like scaling, we talked about this a bit before. I think Kassadin is a monster late game, reconnected from Arrow, so hopefully we'll be back in this game soon. I think Kassadin late game, like especially with the recent sort of client, like he's been kind of naturally getting buffed by nerfing other matchups in mid and like buffing Kassadin, etc. for the past few months now, and I feel like now he's at a point where if he gets to 6 items, he will literally just kill everybody. Like they're all very squishy, right? The Fiora, even the Jax, they can just get one shot.
Yeah. I think Jax is going to be building into the Signal Hulk though, so we might see a tanky Jax jungle because they're lacking tanks on their team. I don't think they need more damage there. What else? What else do we have here? Hopefully we get on pause soon.
Oh,
they're ready?
It's coming through now.
Oh
3,
my
2,
god.
1. You can go back to
Fantastic.
streaming now if you want.
Actual game. gameplay.
Jesus, what was that?
You said go back to screaming. Come on, dude. That's toxic.
Yeah, but essentially, I think definitely late game it's going to be Truth favored because even though there are 3 late game options, debatably 4 with the Lulu, and only 2 on the side of Truth, I feel like they're just better. Like the Kai'Sa in the late game is almost unrivaled, unless it's something like a Kog'Maw, right? And Kog'Maw, of course, can get like eliminated, whereas Kai'Sa is a lot more durable with her ultimate.
Yeah.
So definitely compared to something like a Vayne. Yes, Vayne does have a lot of damage, and people always like to say in solo queue, I'm 0-10 on Vayne, but it's fine, I scale. And like that's kind of true, but the issue is with Vayne is even 6-item Vayne, all you have to do is CC her once, especially with something like an Alistar. Or an Aatrox, and you just CC her once she's dead. Also, the Kassadin will one-shot her, right? Where the LeBlanc won't really one-shot the Kai'Sa because LeBlanc's combo is not as quick. So
LeBlanc's popping off here. Let me tell you, LeBlanc also has 1.5k gold, and she's not recalling. So that's interesting. If Kassadin
she's
can
recalling
solo.
now. She heard you, dude. She's listening to this
Oh no!
0 delay. Even though that happened 3 minutes ago, she's listening on zero delay, 100%.
Well,
Okay.
I
Well,
thought
she's
they were
not
gonna.
leaving.
I thought they were gonna maybe go down towards the dragon with the bot lane, come up for truth, but it
Oh,
looks
Graves
like
is here.
Graves is just peeking mid lane and is gonna get
Oh,
pinged out there.
Jax
Jax is
in on that
just
ward.
chilling bot lane, you know. And Aatrox is doing Aatrox things in top lane. And Fiora's doing Fiora things.
I mean, this is
So, you
great.
know-
I'll just let you keep talking. It's great.
So you know, it's just you
Wait,
know.
is Alistair doing Alistair things?
Oh yeah, dude, just look at him. He's waiting for the right moment. Doesn't know he's actually standing on a ward.
All right. Anyway,
And then we got a big trade in top lane. Oh my god! And nothing happens from it. Okay, well,
Yeah, well,
Aatrox is ahead now. So I mean, that's pretty good.
I mean,
for
yeah,
Aatrox.
like Aatrox has had no help, and he's been ganked like multiple times, even by the LeBlanc, and his lane's been entered by the Graves who's actually.
Oh wait, what is going on?
There's so much.
Jax is
Cover
ganking
everything.
bot lane, and
Cover everything.
what just happened? LeBlanc.
Okay, so
picked up
LeBlanc is
Cassidy.
1v1 Cassidy mid lane, Graves ganked top and almost killed Fiora, but not quite. Then at the meantime, Jax went bot and didn't quite manage to make anything happen because Jax is a terrible jungler at the moment. That's what happened. You got to cover all of that. That's your job. Your play-by-play. You got to give
You
them
know-
a play-by-play.
I can't process more than one emotion at one time, so it's hard for me to keep up.
Hey, you know what? As long as you're entertaining, that's all that matters.
So there's a
stream some more.
TP, and Aatrox is tower diving. I do not condone this.
Interesting. The dragon
And
actually
now-
going over to Ryzen. That's weird.
Well, and the TP from Kassadin, and I don't know what Lulu's doing there, to be honest. And condemn
Hinting,
onto
clearly.
the Alistar. Yeah, dude.
So
Clearly.
essentially, it's weird there because before we saw Graves go top, right? LeBlanc's recalling mid, bot is pushed out, and Graves is bot side, and Jax is Jax. So I feel like, oh,
Fiora things. Aatrox thing. Continue.
so see Graves and Cass coming up, but yeah, they definitely could have
Oh shit.
gotten that dragon. It was really good to
Jax is
scale.
nowhere near. He needs to recall.
I think Fiora knows they're here, so she's backing off preemptively, which is pretty clever. LeBlanc
yeah,
coming too.
Kassadin's on a ward there as
LeBlanc's
well.
coming though.
Yeah, she's chilling. She's chilling.
They just be chill.
They use the
Um,
pressure from the pink ward, so they're not able to know where, if they are going to gank there or they're going to just walk away and go mid. And Gaston's going to go mid, and Graves is just going to stick around for a little bit. They might rotate onto the Rift Herald here, but
mhm.
looks like Gaston is just going to push this out for now. He just got back from base 2, so it doesn't look like he's going to be going back. Where is he going to go? Where is he going to go? He's got 5 ward score. That's pretty interesting. Oh, he warded. Cool. Looks like they're going to be collapsing onto the bot lane.
Oh,
But-
Kassadin thinks better
no.
of it. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of nerves or something.
Interesting. And Fiora and Jax jumping onto Aatrox there. He just ults out. Doesn't need to use flash. LeBlanc goes for the trade onto Kassadin.
Graves is
Graves
here.
is there to back him up.
It's annoying though because you see once again who's ganking top. It's not Graves, it's Jax, and I think that's like really, really bad. Graves is not helping.
Oh my god!
his-
Fiora and Aatrox having a big old fight, and
Yeah.
they both get very low, but none of them. Oh, Fiora's waiting in the bush.
That's true. I mean,
Fiora's oh! Where's the sneaky? I was so
I mean-
excited. Fiora gonna win. Oh my god, Lulu's into. Oh no. Kai'Sa ults onto the Lulu to try and figure out. We've got Graves in the backside. Vayne's ticking onto the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's gonna go down here with the flash condemn from Vayne. And now Vayne's on the wrong side of the map. And dead. Meanwhile, Kassadin died mid lane. We don't know how. I don't know if you caught that, but Kassadin dead again. That's pretty unfortunate, and they're going to be pushing the mid tower. What else is happening? What's going on? They're getting bot
So-
tower? Wow.
Just keep going. No, you got it. You got it. Just keep going.
Well, you know, they're trying to get bot tower. I don't know what they're doing. You know, Graves out of mana now. Doesn't have.
You really could like
to
talk about
reset.
every auto attack. Like, okay, uses
Bam!
his Q on the way.
Bam!
And now
Bam! Bam! That's a tower down for truth. That
please
makes
don't do that.
that makes the
Don't
towers
do
1-1 now.
When they say play by play, they mean like team fight by team fight. They don't mean auto attack by auto attack.
Kaiser's auto attacking the Rift Scuttle.
God.
This is a good pickup.
Alright, so Jack's gonna get that
Kaiser's-
rift.
Kaiser's
He
already
could drop
really
it
ahead.
top.
So putting the Rift Herald onto him as well. Whew, that's spicy.
Yeah, I mean they can definitely drop it top here because they have. Oh, that's really bad. He's
Oh!
interrupted.
Oh my god, dude, this top laner is clean, let me tell you. Top might fall, but I'm not sure here. That was a very, very good. What do you even call it? Interruption. And
Yeah,
now there's
I
three
mean, to
top.
be honest, it was more so the mistake from the Jacks. I feel like if he just like sat in the lane, maybe like in that top bush or something, then Aatrox couldn't have contested without dying. If
Aatrox is
Aatrox
dead.
dies, then you can take the
Alice-
tower anyway.
Alistar's
Just backing
there. He's able to scare them away with his milk. Wait,
His milk. I don't think the milk is what they were
his
scared
cow, his cowish nature.
of. Okay, his cow is.
And-
That's definitely.
Ah, Graves. He's been watered out. What? Wait. Ah. And now Vayne's ulted to go onto Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's just getting blown up here. You can't even see the Bane. And Kassadin's here to help. I don't know what the hell Graves is doing, but Kassadin's running, fails flash into the wall, just accepts his fate, and they get top lane turret to Risen. And now Aatrox is running away like a little baby. And that's a flash from Fiora. The ultimate resurrection is gonna proc, and they're just gonna run away, it looks like. Aatrox is trying to fend them off. We're gonna try and get bot lane tower now. Snowball to the victory. And yeah, it's pretty chill now. They just reset after this.
Yep. So
Nice.
kind of unfortunate because you feel like the Aatrox was like doing pretty well on his own, despite the fact that there were like 4 jungle ganks by Jax and 1 by Graves. So kind of sad that he's not only lost his lane essentially, like he's still up in CS even after all this deficit. He's still up in CS. He's lost his tower. His team's inting. In mid lane, I feel like the LeBlanc was playing quite aggressive, but Graves couldn't really do much. But the bot lane is like ridiculous. Like.
Oh, LeBlanc trying to one-shot Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I mean, it just feels like.
Oh! Oh my god, dude, that is just LeBlanc. What do you do? 10 stacks Dark Seal. You've got no sums. You're like, no, LeBlanc's there. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like the jungle mid duo from Truth have been pretty disappointing because we kind of talked about the Kassadin pregame. We said he's not going to do much early, he's just going to chill. But at the same time, the Graves' pathing made like little to no sense because he's going to focus on, all right, we have 1 winning lane in the Aatrox, we have 1 like semi-winning lane in the Kai'Sa Alistar. He didn't go for either of them. Instead, he opted to go mid quite often to babysit the Kassadin, which I think is just a mistake. Like, yes, if all your lanes are losing, then you babysit the one that scales best, like the Kassadin. But at the same time, if he could have got top ahead, the top could have distracted the Jax, could have drawn the LeBlanc, could have snowball bot for the Vayne. He could have then helped the bot lane, but he didn't. And now he's kind of paying the price for it. So definitely
LeBlanc's just waiting there,
error.
actually.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and push through top side. There's 3 there. Kassadin's going
Kassadin
back
should throw him
mid.
up here, otherwise he's
Yeah.
just going to lose the tower for free.
Kassadin wants to clear mid before he goes top, and they believe Aatrox can hold that. But I don't think Fiora can 1v1 this Graves
Nope.
at the moment. And Graves is on a
going bottom.
ward. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Graves is 1v1ing her.
Yeah, I mean, they send the Kassadin bot to deal with the LeBlanc. But
Fiora going onto the Graves there, ulting onto him. Jax flash taunt. And everyone's dying. Fiora ultimate heal procced. Aatrox passive dead. What is going on? Bane's dead. Kaiser's hitting them from the back. Kassadin TP's in. Oh my god. And what is going on? Oh, okay. LeBlanc's coming from mid lane. That's okay. That makes a lot of sense. Let me tell you that. Let me say this now. That was interesting. I feel like truth can last a bit longer now in this game because of that fight. Definitely interesting.
Pretty well done by the Graves, I'd say. Like he is clearly on this team not for his macro play, but maybe his mechanics there. He played it pretty well. I believe he got out, or did he get taken down? I don't actually remember, but definitely like did really well to draw a lot of cooldowns from the enemy team. So remember, right, the Kassadin and the Kai'Sa, they're still scaling up, and the Kai'Sa did okay. I think if the Vayne didn't get so many kills, the game would be over because the CSing in lane was horrible. The Lulu Vayne didn't punish the Kai'Sa hard enough, and if Graves had like somehow gone bottom at some point, then it would have been very good. So I think this game, Baron started off actually by.
They're doing the bad.
Are you gonna scream?
They don't know.
Oh
Wait, they're pinging everywhere on the map. I don't know what they think is gonna happen.
Well, you can actually press F1 and F2 to have a look, but if you press F2, they had no vision on the Baron, so.
Oh my!
Free one.
My Chrome help opened. I pressed F1 on Chrome. Okay.
Wait, no. Why have you got Chrome? What are you doing? Wait, are you commentating this game without even looking at it?
No. I have to interact with Twitch chat. You know. It's
what?
all
Are you?
about...
Have you got Twitch open? Are you kidding me? Are you reading chat?
Hell yeah, dude!
Okay,
I have to
what are they
interact
saying
with my
about me?
fans.
Do they think I'm really good?
They keep saying how good I am, and I should scream.
What? You? But you? I mean, yeah, you're great.
I'm so good. Yeah, what? You want to say it, buddy?
No, hey, I wasn't saying anything.
And, oh, but what? You?
Commentate the fight. That's your job.
Vayne is free hitting, and LeBlanc's trying to one-shot people, and she's not getting. She just got one-shot herself. I don't know what's going with that. Kai'Sa's trying to retaliate onto the Fiora, but Fiora's not going to take much damage. And Vayne took out Kassadin.
Wow, this Kai'Sa's pretty good.
Aatrox poking, Fiora's jumping in, trying to get the tower down. Now they can go through. Alistar knocks him out of the base, and they pick up Alistar. Now it's going to transition into an inhib and possibly
it's going to be probably a reset now, unless they want to greed and go bottom. But I feel like this is too much because enemy team can now respond. Truth can definitely respond here. So I think Ryzen should just leave. To be honest.
Yeah, pushing bot here. That's pretty risky. If we got Kassadin coming up in 5, we got full health members here. Graves flanking in from the
Graves
side.
coming back. The flash in.
Any reinforcements coming in?
Wait,
Graves
he's dead. He entered.
Oh
no, 1 for 1. 1 for
Graves!
1. Shutting down the
He's
Baron.
ending!
No, he's not in 6.
2 and 6!
Stop shouting. Like they can hear you. You don't have to shout, man. Like
sorry.
Okay. You're too quiet. On your
I'm hype.
Oh my god.
I'm all about the hype. I'm bringing the hype.
You know what? If Twitch chat is enjoying this, then by all means keep going. I can just
I'm bringing the hype
on my phone.
Alright,
you take it for 30 seconds. I'm just gonna go on Facebook.
I got you. Alright. So we're clearing mid. There's the inhib down. That's quite unfortunate for Truth. Aatrox is hitting the minions. What are they trying to do? I mean, Jax is just farming. I mean, they should probably be pushing a lane together. Probably top lane, considering Wave's pushing and there's a tower there to take. Oh, okay, that's a better plan. We got Dragon up. It's a Mountain Drake. That's good stuff. So if they take Mountain Drake, then they can, like, break the base faster. It's, like, so much genius. Like, I never even thought of it. And Vayne just blast plants onto a ward, doesn't matter because she goes into the minion wave. Fiora's going to be split pushing top lane, but they're going to meet Alistar and Kai'Sa there. LeBlanc taking that pink ward. Alistar recalling, leaving Kai'Sa alone.
Kai'Sa just wants to get that rabbit on, so, and she hasn't quite got the 1100 because she opted to go for the null magic mantle. So kind of unfortunate.
Oh my god! Alright, Graves nearly got one shot there. Good thing he has the maw to reduce some of the damage. Vayne ulted going in, Alistar goes in. Lulu ult onto Vayne. Aatrox is dying. LeBlanc goes in again. Darling gets a kill. Alistar's down. Vayne does too much damage, dude. Oh my god. The Ginsu's popping off on Vayne. And, oh my god, I think this is just it, dude. Like, seriously? This is over. LeBlanc's inting. Maybe I retract my statement.
Yeah, they can defend this. They have a Kai'Sa still up.
Oh
Kai'Sa has
my
flash
god.
heal. Kai'Sa has
Vayne
heal. She can
damage!
use it.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Aatrox gonna solo carry this.
Oh, he missed. He missed.
Watch it, watch it. Yep. Good effort there by Truth. Looks like Rizen's gonna take this game. Clean ace, yeah. Good game.
I mean, okay, so essentially